Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm finally doing the part 2 to the tour. I'm going to probably show this for art class, so let's get started with that. As you can see, that's the comic book area, so we don't really need to go into that as much, just this part over here. So this is the train station. I already showed you this last episode if you watched it. And so, as we go down this bridge, this is the town of Cabin. I just really like that name. It sounds like something that you would normally have here. This is just a little watchtower. Has nothing really in it. Just a small staircase and then a little thing at the top. Then we have this nice bridge, which is like this really tall, big bridge because of how big the rivers are in this. And then up in the mountain, if we walk up here, we go up to the main cabin. Up here, there's a little tiny table. In here we have some end themes. We have a big colorful floor. If anyone can notify what these colors are. Good. This is a workstation, smelting station, storage. It's like an end busting. This is a map of the area that we have. It's not completely updated. But that's the map of the area. There's a big storage area over here. Up here is like the end area. There's a little end things up here. This is all the end stuff. This is the bees area. Probably gonna make another area when the 1.16 comes out. Down here we have the library. And I based this off the old server libraries. So this is like, has those cribbing roofs, these big doors, cribbing roofs, and then it has these beacons. It has the compass in the floor, and it has the roofs, and then there's like a wraparound library with a enchantment area, windows, and then up here's a nice tiny staircase up to the loft. So that's right. I might actually film the second part to the server story here, because we've been needing that story lately and clearly learning from that because we're having that happen again. And then we have this little house over here, and then we have these little they're like drapes sort of on the sides of the roof. Then here there's a green area with storage, a little sitting area, kitchen, and a bed. It's a really tiny house. Then up here, if we follow up these stairs, we go into this house. And this house is another tiny little house with a bedroom, some storage, and stuff like that. And then over here is just some quartz with a bed, nice chest, some storage, a jukebox area, crafting, maps, furnace, kitchen area. Then over here is another house. This house is not as finished, but maybe I'm just gonna leave it like empty just so I can do the interior later. But this is just the interior. You got some lamps. That's pretty much it though for this house. Then over here we've got another house. This is another tiny house, some storage, a carpet. They're really tiny homes. Then in here is the tiniest of the houses. Storage, small kitchen, bed, pretty much all you need. And then back here, if we could wrap around this, is the church. And I went with an inward roof design for it. So I went inwards with the roof. And then over here, we have the, I don't know if that, here. All welcome come in. I got a fancy compass on the floor. I got the stained glass cross up there, some more stained glass crosses. I got the pews, so I got them in, out, so it looks like an old rustic church. And then you go up here, you can climb up these ladders. And this goes up to the bell tower. Because it's an old village. It's like an old village. So you have this really cool roofing pattern up here. Then if I walk down here again, we got a little cart to the chest. Then I've slowly kind of made some erosions. Like if you notice, I didn't do it up here, but I made some erosions. So it's like the path, it kind of looks more old. It's eroded. And I really like how it turned out. And then down here we have some more erosions. There's one here. There's some erosions right here. This is the house being built. I haven't finished it yet, but this is just it being built. There's a sewer. If you come out here, there's a sewer. There's a tiny little sewer here. And then over here is a hay pile. This is the carriage house. So your carriage would go in here into the store. This is the way out down to the train station. Over here is just the little horse stable. And then up here is just the hay loft. So it's just, I just filled this area up here with hay. As much hay as possible. And then yeah, so up here you can see I have the little awnings opened. And there's like hay spilling out. And there's a big pile of hay at the bottom. And then if you go, you have to go through the house. And then you walk down this. See, more erosions, more eroded. So you can see more of the structure of the house. Then if you walk down this area. Oops, there we go. Walk down this, we can come over here, and I made this eroded hole in the area, and I think it turned out really well. When chains come, these are going to be replaced with chains. Though honestly, this actually looks really good with just iron bars. Then over here, there's going to be stairs. There's a door, and it's just like a built-in area for it. But it's like that's kind of like a eroded hole in the stairs. And over here is just a really cool train station I made, so it looks all medieval before you enter the technological area. So this is the train tracks. This goes back to that cabin. And then over here, if we go through here, this is the more modern area. So you have this, and this leads to that building, which is the radio station. See, there's the radio tower. We have those all over the place. I have this little gate here, this little walkway. I have the windows, so I've kind of made curves in the windows, so it kind of looks more sleek and modern. And these are two walls. These walls are too thick, so you could try that on your own time. And then you have this, and then I have like a starting desk. So like there'll be a register back here. And there's some lamps. And then this is working lights. And I'm not that good at redstone. Like I'm really bad at redstone. And this turned out perfectly. So it lights up this whole area. This is the cafeteria. And then back here is the big old power plant area. And that's the light switch to the power plant. And here, you just like, they work on this. And it's a big power plant. And this leads, not power plant. Dang it! No, this is the radio tower. This is all electrical wires and stuff, and this leads up into the radio tower that was above us. And then this is this turns off the lights in there. And then here is my radio room. You might recognize from this when I did the first story of the server. I was right by here behind the desk. Well, this is my radio room. So they would sit here and do their tech things for the radio, because that's how they do it. They make playlists and stuff. And then there's a closet, just a small little closet with some chests. I didn't want it too crowded, so I didn't put chests on both sides. And that's pretty much it for the first part of this tour. I mean, second part of this tour. I mean, I could do the rest. Let me quickly fly over there. I mean, actually, no, I'm going to use the train tracks. And do that. Yeah. So one of the coolest things, oh, okay. So let me break this, put this up here, and then put a button here. There we go. And that's my gabled bridge. I kind of made it like all structured. So I got 2 bridges, which is, I really think it's good. This is my time machine. So yeah, let me go into another story. So back in 2012, when I first found Minecraft, it should send us back to the 2012. Yep, 2012. And so when this is based off the Don't Mine at Night house. So when I was little, we had Minecraft back in 2012. I call it the golden age of Minecraft. And trust me, this was probably one of the best times. Whenever you went over in 5th grade, all the people would be sitting next to the walls, all playing on their phones, playing Minecraft. And then they'd all be like watching each other or doing Hunger Games or something. Like as soon as they did recess, which was nice because they had recess back then. We don't have recess now. And then over here's Hunger Games. So these are based off all the parodies that were back then. There were so many parodies. There was Hunger Games. There was Don't Mine at Night. There was I think it's Freaking Creepers, if I remember correctly. And I said Freak, not anything else. That's the actual name of the title. I think there was of course Revenge, which everyone knows now, because I don't understand how memes just take a random song from almost a decade ago and just make it popular again, even though it's not popular anymore, because that meme has since died. But and then there was the parody of there was Fallen Kingdom, which was the parody of Viva La Vida, which was a Coldplay song. And then I used to do these lava towers where I do lava, water, lava, water, lava, water. And I used to do them all the time on my old world. Oh wow, these are big mountains. Oh, I can imagine like a bridge right between these two. And then doing like some sort of city. That'd be really cool. But this is supposed to be 2012. So everything I build in this area is supposed to be like from 2012. So, and then I take this time machine, and then we go back to 2020. 2020. Come on, there we go. And then, so yeah, so there was a lot of stuff back then in 2012. It was so fun playing on Minecraft. We had things like nether reactor cores, and I used to build them and then repair them. I still have a few of them. I still have a phone that I've never updated, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's still on the version that we still had nether reactor cores. Like, I'm pretty sure the phone is still on the... You already saw most of this. So we're going over to the new houses. And then, so yeah, I built this path. Yeah, we had nether reactor cores. I'm pretty sure we still had that phone somewhere. Then I had a tablet that I've had for 10 years, actually over 10 years now, and that still works, and I had a bunch of stuff on it, though it is slowing. This is just a small house. Kitchen, chest, storage, kind of kitchenette area. You have 2 towers on both ends of the house. Up here is the bedroom, library, just a bed area. Up here is a really small nook. Pretty sure I already showed this house, but I can't remember. And then what else? I was horrible at parkour, still am now. I didn't start PC until 2014. What actually got me not addicted, but really into PC Minecraft was Hunger Games, but I haven't to this day played a Hunger Games match, even though I've watched them a ton. I used to watch my friends do them all the time. Actually, no, I think I did play one once. It was a long time ago. I played one once with my friends when I was over visiting them. This has been Scruffy Bandit, signing off on the creative world. Wow, there's a lot of villagers. Oh, so that's where all of them went. How'd they get out? Very confused.